Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Babylon 5. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 4 of season 1 of Babylon 5. I'm really excited to get to the next one so I can say episode 5 of Babylon 5. Just like one of those little things that itches the back of my brain. Anyway, I really liked the last episode. Actually, everything that I've watched thus far of Babylon 5, I genuinely have liked. Anytime we get Londo, I'm happy because, one, I think Peter is an amazing actor. So the idea that somebody that looks as kind of zany and crazy and fun and whimsical as Londo can be so deathly serious on matters. And I feel like he was really in love with Adira. And I mean, I feel like he's the kind of guy that falls in love very easily. And he loves the idea of love and he loves the idea of romance. And he loves the fun and the lightness and the joy of it all. And I'm sure he enjoys other things about that as well. But he didn't know that she was a slave. He didn't know that she was trying to get secrets from him so that Trekis could use that information against houses of the state of the Republic and bring them down. And I don't know if her feelings were genuine or not, but when she gained her freedom by him, she still wanted to go and leave. And I know that Trekis had said, if you get these secrets, you will have earned your freedom. And I feel like that's like freedom from life. You will no longer be with the living. So now she has an opportunity to go and make something for herself. And he gave her the brooch, which means she has a way of getting money to start. And he said, please come back to me. I don't know if that will ever happen. I'm not going to hold my breath. But, what a sweet, kind person of him to not only let her go, give her the brooch, say something very romantic and sweet before she left, but also to kind of just be like, I'm old. I've had my heart broken before. It's okay. I don't think that makes it easier. Rejection is rejection. It adds up. I think you build an immunity to it. As hard as that is to say, I think that you kind of get accustomed to it in a sense. But I don't think that it makes it hurt any less when it happens. You just recover maybe a little bit quicker, or you just kind of go, yeah, that happened. Well, same old, same old. And I really enjoy Londo and the way that he loves, the way that he lives, the way that he has fun, the way that he messes with Jakar, the way that he speaks with Sinclair. His relationship with everybody that's on the station is very, there's depth to it. I didn't think I'd see that in the first couple episodes, and definitely there is. And even to Jakar, when they are meeting up and they're confronting him in the bar and they sit down and they have a little toast to women, and it's kind of like a bro moment. And I was like, well, I did not expect that with Jakar and Londo, especially in episode 4 after episode 3. In episode 1, he was talking about how one of them is going to die by the other's hand in 20 years. And it's okay. But get along now, because I want to enjoy your guys' relationship. I thought that was really, really great. And, also Sinclair and that whole thing, and him he knows his station very well. He gets a lot of information from Michael. I think that he knows probably more than he lets on most of the time. But for him to go undercover and help Londo try to find Adira was actually really entertaining. And I really enjoyed that. And even them getting Winters involved to somehow get Trekis to slip a little bit so they knew where to find Adira. I thought that was really great. And I still really like that Winters was I'm not going to go against what I believe or what I've been trained to do. We're going to find a way to have him give us that information or make him think about it so then I can read it rather than try to pull it out of him. And I like that. I like that she has a boundary that she's not willing to cross. That's right now. Maybe in the future she will be, because this becomes her family and these are her people. So I'm not quite sure. Again, with Jakar and having that dude moment, he was pissed because he was kept waiting about the meeting, but then he was still willing to sit down with Londo and have a relaxing moment, which was all ruined by Kodoth showing up. And now he's got somebody that he has to work with. I don't know if that's because he is not doing what he's supposed to, or people want to keep an eye on him from the Narn. Very interesting. But I loved that moment where they're playing with Veer's like game together. And I was just like, that's like so funny because like he could just be very one-dimensional and just be like an angry person all the time and, you know, is behind the scenes coming up with all these plans to, you know, take over the world or whatever, take over the planet, the universe, the station, whatever, to like make the Narn, you know, the strongest of all races. And like he's just having a fun, regular, relaxed moment. I really enjoy seeing that aspect. Now, we also had a like a subplot like G that like was just kind of like, I thought like a little kind of cat and mouse that was happening with Michael and Susan. And I thought that it was going to have like a funny conclusion that like she's trying to get like, I don't know, clothing sent to the station, or, you know, she's like has like a secret lover somewhere, or I wasn't quite sure, but Michael figured out that it was her. I figured it out as soon as she started talking about gremlins and whatnot. I was like, yeah, it's her. But what I particularly loved about it is that as that became obvious, we thought it was going to be something silly, and it wasn't. Her father was dying, and he witnessed the whole thing. Michael watched the whole thing, and it was such a beautiful moment for two people that, like, I've gotten two very emotional moments out of her, both about her parents. But, like, I don't know anything about their relationship, but what we learned in that small moment was huge. That he didn't agree with her joining the Earth Corps. Probably could have wrote that one down. But he was proud of her and proud of what she's doing. And she got to hear that before he passed away. And they didn't even get like a real proper goodbye. It was just all of a sudden he was gone. And that's heartbreaking. You know, she like really puts up a wall, or like, you know, when she's at work, she has to be a very particular way, a very specific way. And when we've seen her outside of work, she's been way more relaxed in a sense of like her hair's down and she's willing to talk. But I didn't really think that she would be as vulnerable as she is. And I love that she is. I love that about her character. And I definitely want to see more of that. So I don't know where we're going now, but more of anything that we've already received and upping the ante and giving us, you know, moments that are unforgettable and also moments that are wonderful, heartbreaking, delightful, whimsical, scary, all of the above. I feel like I don't know what to expect, but I know it's going to be good. So guys, let's go.
Still haven't told me when the commander is due back.
Soon. He took out a fighter to check out a damaged transport.
Isn't that sort of job usually delegated to someone else?
Commander's a hands-on kind of guy.
He
He'll
is.
give any chance to take out a ship.
Well, I wouldn't know. I haven't seen him since I came aboard.
How long has that been?
Have you ever tried one of these? Well, according to the translator, it's either an aphrodisiac or a floor wax. Can't decide if it's worth the risk or not.
You know, if this interview hadn't been set up weeks ago by Earth Force Public Relations, I'd swear that Commander Sinclair did not want to be interviewed by Interstellar Network News.
I would think that he wouldn't.
I can't imagine that.
This is supposed to be an event. This is the second anniversary of Babylon 5 going online. We took a poll when this station first opened, and 75% of ISN viewers said that this place wouldn't even last 5 minutes.
Why are you yelling?
Lloyd's of London put the odds of this station surviving even 1 year at 500 to 1 against.
That's not great.
Is there a bathroom around here?
Third door to your left.
Yeah, maybe
That
she has
way.
to poo. She's very angry.
The one with the blue marker is for methane breathers only. I'd steer clear if I were you.
Thanks for the help.
What the hell?
Just go ahead, give it a whirl, see what happens.
If that thing leaves a waxy yellow buildup on anything, I'm coming back here.
I mean, they made it 2 years and no one thought that they'd make it 5 months? That's crazy.
Vance, what are you doing here?
I was in the sector. I thought I'd stop by and visit my favorite student.
So you just walk in here?
I've come to offer you an adventure, Stephen. Very possibly the biggest adventure you've ever had.
You just got here.
What kind of adventure?
You'll find out soon enough.
I don't trust it. I don't trust him at all.
Savor the mystery, Stephen. We don't get nearly enough of them.
I don't think we need one right now.
So anything to declare? Plants, non-sentient pets, organic matter?
Oh, God.
Nothing organic, just some pottery and stonework.
And what else?
Bottom of this box on the inside is 4 inches shorter than the bottom of the box on the outside.
Oh, don't kill this man.
If I didn't know any better, I might think you were trying to smuggle something in.
Yeah, that's what it seems.
Oh, it's just packing material to protect the stuff.
He's gonna hurt him.
Let me show you.
No! Is that death? Or did you just shock him? He seemed very sweet. It's always the blue-collar worker that gets it, isn't it?
How does it look?
All the signs point to death by natural causes.
Definitely not.
I'll know more after we do an autopsy. Did you know him?
No, he just started the other day.
Oh. Dang.
Nothing in his personnel jacket to suggest a heart condition.
And exactly which medical school did you attend, Mr. Garibaldi?
Okay.
Nothing personal, Doc. I just want to be sure.
Yeah. Autopsy.
I'll assign my best people to the autopsy, fair enough? Good. Meanwhile, if I were you, I would go on with work as usual, and as soon as I hear of anything definitive, I'll let you know.
Like, is there a burn mark where he got shocked? Like, that would give it away. Well, he was only there for a day? That sucks.
Sorry, we had a little problem at one of the docking bays. Now, would you like to tell me what this is all about?
The stuff in that box.
Vance, you're an archaeologist. Everything you touch has been dead for at least 100 years. My
Great.
area of expertise is a little more current and a lot warmer.
Firstly, I'd like to introduce you to my assistant. Nelson, meet Dr. Stephen Franklin, one of the best
Nelson.
students I ever had.
Dr. Hendricks told me all about you on our way in from our dig on Ikara 7.
Dick,
Yeah.
you found something.
Show him.
What did they find? I saw the title of the episode. It said infection. I hate that.
I just had an energy spike on my screen.
What's the location?
Medbay.
It was just there for a second.
Just when you open the case.
You better run a diagnostics check to be sure. Will do.
Interesting.
We found these artifacts buried nearly a mile beneath the surface of Ikara 7.
But Ikara 7 is a dead world.
Yes.
Well,
But don't you see, that proves what I've been saying for years, that Ikara was once home to a highly advanced spacefaring society.
so I was going to say, there's something to be found, and something used to be there.
How old are they?
Minimum 1,000 years. No sign of wear or age. It's as if they were made yesterday.
Wow.
What were they made to do?
Well, that's where you come in.
Oh.
Vance, I told you.
I know. Put it in your medical scanner.
No, when that box opened, there was a high energy signature. That could mess everything up. It could explode for all we know.
Veins, traces of DNA. Vance, this artifact is composed of living tissue. This is organic technology.
Yeah.
The one trick that Earth hasn't yet been able to crack. The ability to create living ships that thrive in the vacuum of space.
Oh, I love living ships.
This had to be a scanner of some kind. See the way the entire surface tissue is photosensitive. Retinal cones and rods to detect wideband light frequencies. This is
Interesting,
amazing.
yeah.
Why didn't you come and see me about this when you first arrived?
We've only been here a few hours.
But organic material has to be quarantined for 48 hours before it is allowed in the station.
Yeah, about that.
It's all approved and authorized. Nelson has all the paperwork if you're really interested. This is a blueprint for living machines. The Vorlons have one. Some people even say the Mimbari have them. We haven't seen enough of them up close to get any idea of how they work.
Yeah, don't get too excited here, Doc.
But with your expertise, my background in archaeology, we now have the chance.
To mess with something you don't understand.
I can't do it without you. I need your help. So are you in or out?
I mean, he's in. Yeah, not surprised.
Finish unpacking, Nelson. We have a lot of work ahead of us.
I'm equally curious, but the circumstances are just not legit. So they're just setting up their archaeology dig stuff in a med lab? What happens when you put them all together? Is it like a Voltron? Oh, is it like the Ark of the Covenant? Is his face gonna melt? Better you than the Doc. Oh, you okay, buddy? No, you are sweating. You got like an infection. I was gonna say the flu. He's got an infection. He caught a cold off of the artifact. Your hand looks messed up, friend. Yeah. Are you becoming an organic machine?
We've been picking up some unusual energy readings the last few hours.
Anything serious?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Well, keep me informed.
Oh, just a reminder, your interview's scheduled for 1100 hours tomorrow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what about
Swell.
that? He's gonna find something to do.
It'll be fun, so why are you ducking her?
The last time I gave an interview, they told me to just relax and say what I really felt.
Oops.
10 minutes after the broadcast, I got transferred to an outpost so far off the star maps you couldn't find it with a hunting dog and a Ouija board.
Just be that charming, effervescent commander we've all come to know and love.
Yes, just be him.
What's the worst that can happen? They fire you, ship you off to the rim, and I get promoted to commander.
There you
I
go.
don't see a problem here.
Yeah, works
How
out for him.
sharper than a serpent's tooth.
I love interactions between those two. It's so much fun.
You should be out making your own discoveries instead of raiding dead worlds for whatever you can scavenge and sell to the corporation.
Ooh, you shaming this man?
Granted, this may be important, but you wouldn't have created it. You just found it. It's a shortcut. Frankly, I'm a little uncomfortable about corporations financing expeditions to alien worlds so they can steal whatever technology they have.
Same.
Feels a little like grave robbing.
Yeah.
Do you know what it costs to mount an off-world expedition? More money than a university professor makes in a lifetime. If the corporations won't pay, who will? In the last 5 years, I've seen things off-world you can't even imagine. You call that a shortcut, if you will. But I've lived. By God, Stephen, I have lived.
Yeah,
At least my hands are clean.
but that's what I'm saying.
Who is Interplanetary Expeditions? You said they were fronting this expedition, but I checked. I can't find any information on them.
Look,
Steven's smart.
I didn't come halfway across known space to argue with you. I came here because I wanted your help and friendship.
Sure.
If that's too much of a burden...
No, it is not. I just wish that you would stop taking shortcuts.
Look, we're both tired. I suggest we get a good night's sleep and start again tomorrow fresh. If you have any questions then, I'll be glad to answer them. Fair enough?
I'm with Steven. I'm with Steven.
In doing some research, I've come across several rumors surrounding your record prior to Babylon 5.
Oopsie.
That you were fired 5 times for unspecified personal problems, and that this is your last chance to make good.
He's doing great.
Do you care to comment on any of that?
I'd rather have my tonsils taken out through my ears.
That's a none yo business type of question. Did it just grow something for him? Oh, I was gonna say that looked like a scarab kind of beetle. You don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, I hate that. Oh yeah, no, not a fan. Not a fan. Any type of alien feeding off of a body ain't great. That's what I think it's doing. Or becoming one. Either way. No thank you.
Lights!
He's in here.
My God.
Oh yeah, he became one with it.
Protect.
Get a little thing right there. It looks a little itchy. Wait, did he just infect the doctor? How you doing, buddy? You sweating? You got a weird hand?
You shouldn't be walking around yet.
Oh, I'm the doctor. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, sure.
Whoa.
Yeah.
On second thought,
I was gonna say, sit down.
the design of that weapon reminds me of the organic artifacts we were working on.
Organic? Well, they checked at customs?
Nope.
I was told they were.
This Nelson, who was he working for?
Vance Hendricks.
The same one who brought in the artifacts? Interesting.
Let's go. Oh my god, dude.
I still haven't heard a satisfactory answer, Dr. Hendricks, and frankly, I'm getting tired of asking for one.
Yeah, Sinclair will beat it out of
Dr.
you.
Franklin was attacked by your assistant, covered in some kind of armor that bears a striking similarity to the artifacts you brought onto this station.
Artifacts that were not cleared for access.
I mean, he doesn't know anything about this.
Can you tell us anything else about these artifacts?
Well, they're a kind of organic technology, limited energy.
Not really.
In order to achieve mobility, they have to graft themselves onto another life form. It's possible that if they were activated, they tried to assimilate Nelson.
Oh, they have.
My guess would be that he's under their control.
How do we stop that?
According to Dr. Franklin, just before it fired, it said something about protect. Do you think that might be the key to whatever it was programmed to do?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. But the question is, protect who?
Probably its people or the other artifacts.
That information may be contained in the remaining artifacts. If I could assist Dr. Franklin in decoding them. I mean, if I am responsible for starting all this, the least I can do is help finish it.
Finish it? Stop it. Finish it and stop it are two different things. That little smile right there tells me that he wants this to happen.
Protect. Lieutenant Commander, I picked up that energy flash again. Grey 13, level B.
Protect. So, like, is something happening with them when they get hit with the energy? His design is so cool, though. Like, how it is, like, went from just him being, like, sweaty to, like, kind of ribbed to, like, full-on assimilation.
Commander, we've got 2 fatalities in Grey 13. It's definitely the same thing that attacked the dock. We're in pursuit now on Grey 7.
I mean, good thing it wasn't superpowered when it attacked Franklin.
Commander, I understand there's a problem. Some kind of attack.
Great.
You are in a secure area. You will leave, and you will leave now.
This is news, and the people have a right to know.
I don't think they do.
Relay the data to security. I want this thing pinned down to within 10 feet.
Commander.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Susan.
Don't. You're too young to experience that much pain.
Thank you, Susan. Dang, look at that. It's a great creature build, not gonna lie. See, I'm glad Michael's here and Sinclair's not. I kind of am like, why is Sinclair always involved in this stuff?
Commander, we've got him cornered in Grey 5. I think we can take him, but we'll need some lights in here. He's blacked out the place.
Coming online now.
So he doesn't like light.
Take him down!
Woo!
Protect.
Protect again.
Move it! Damn!
Oh, wow. He ripped a hole in it.
He burned through into a sub-level, moving between bulkheads.
The attic shielding in the bulkhead is making it difficult to pinpoint his location. We won't know where he is again until he fires.
Garibaldi,
Yikes.
have your team sweep through each sector, moving inward.
Confirmed. Security out.
Yikes. Protect what, though? Why does he keep saying protect?
The organic patterns in this piece emulate the synaptic relays in the brain. I'm even picking up cross-genetic equivalents of serotonin used in the transfer of information.
If we could pull out that information, we might get a better idea of who the Icarans were, and more importantly, why they made these things.
Exactly.
And why, and what protect means. Yeah. It's what took him down. I think Dr. Franklin is onto him, but at the same time is like still trying to figure it out, which I love.
I've studied the record of his attacks, and there's a definite hit-and-run pattern.
Seems like every time he strikes, it chews up energy and he has to pull back and recharge.
There are just a couple of problems.
Interesting.
One, his periods of latency are becoming increasingly shorter. Two, we've been monitoring the energy level whenever he fires.
He's been
Each
getting
time,
stronger.
The level increases by 20%.
Yeah.
And if he continues to build power at that rate, pretty soon he'll be strong enough to destroy the entire station.
Yep.
So, the next chance we get to stop him
Space him.
might be our last chance.
If you're new here, I'm very quick to space people. I'm just saying.
Over, I want guards on the doors, the second level, and the catwalk. Come on, let's go!
Got it.
Commander, it's on the move again. Brown 2, level C. It's heading for the central corridor.
That's exactly what he said.
Drop the pressure doors on all sides. Maybe that'll slow it down, give Garibaldi time to get set.
Nice. Yeah, use up your energy. Use up your energy.
We managed to access the organic memory banks of one of the artifacts. Over the course of their history, the Icarans were invaded half a dozen times. They needed to create the perfect weapon, an organic weapon, capable of independent thought.
Great.
They incorporated the brainwave patterns of one of their researchers into the weapons. That's him.
Oh.
His name was Tular.
Tular.
They hardwired the machine half of the weapons not to respond to anyone who wasn't pure Icaran. Just one problem, Commander. How do you define a pure Icaran? Or a pure human?
Yeah, how do you?
No one is pure. No one.
Absolutely no one. So, like, what about Nelson? It adhered to him. Is it turning him into an Icaran?
They programmed the weapons with a level of standards based on ideology, not science.
Like the Nazi ideal of the perfect Aryan.
Yeah. Oh, God.
The next invasion, 11 of the machines were released, and they stopped the invaders by killing anything that didn't match their profile of the pure, perfect Ikara.
Jeez.
The machines turned on their creators. They began a process of extermination based on the slightest deviation of what they were programmed to consider normal. They killed and kept killing until the last Ikara was dead.
Wow.
They were destroyed by centuries of neglect.
Except for number 12, which is here now, acting on a program to protect a world that's been dead for 1,000 years.
Yup. Wow.
You said they incorporated the brain patterns of one of their researchers into the weapons. Is there anything there we can talk to?
Well, there's a complete personality matrix, yes, but it's totally subsumed by its program.
Yeah.
And we'll just have to find a way around the logic of the program.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how do we get to that?
Weapon.
Oh, Sinclair. Just weapon, give that to me. Taking the lead here. At least he gets his hands dirty. I'll say that much. I love that. Okay. Nothing. He's not even flinching. He's not even moving. Not even worried about it. Is he like absorbing it? Or he burned through the floor? That is so smart.
That's a straight line to where the civilians are quarantined.
Great.
How many men do you have stationed down there?
Not enough. The only weapons that might be big enough to kill it would rupture the hull and kill everybody anyway.
Space him.
I'll try to lure it into the docking area, seal the area, and blow out the airlock. Armored or not, nothing can live in a vacuum.
Fine. Except how you gonna get it there?
By going straight to its personality matrix.
Oh.
I'm gonna try and make it mad.
Okay, I love Sinclair. Oh my god. Balls of freaking steel, man.
Make it mad, are you nuts?
Are you nuts? Yeah, he's nuts. But he also cares for the people that are on this station and the station itself. He's the perfect person to be here.
Tular of Ikara 7.
My name.
Oh boy.
Who knows my name? Who knows my name?
Your name is dead, Tular.
Wow.
Your world is dead.
He is gonna make it mad.
Ikara must be protected.
You failed in your mission.
So good. This is so good.
Is dead by your own hand.
Yeah.
That is a lie! It is a lie!
Ikara is dead.
I don't know if that's gonna do anything though, Sinclair. Run! Damn it! You're so smart, but so stupid. Why would you just stand there? Move. Thank you. Yeah, get it to chase you. See, this is the dangers of Nazism and AI. When you put them together. Dead species.
Standing by, ready to initiate emergency decompression.
Wait!
Oh, behind you! Ah!
Protect! Protect who? From what? Impure!
Impure.
You must protect against all who are not pure Ikaran.
Yes!
Neither are you.
And your own people. How pure were they?
Pure!
They didn't feed you facts. They fed you propaganda.
Woo!
They programmed you with standards of genetic purity no one could match. Not even your own people.
Oh my god, Sinclair, you're doing great, buddy. Except for getting shot that one time, but it was necessary. I get it.
Seal the area. Stand by to blow airlock and depressurize.
If we depressurize the area now, you'll be killed with it.
Yeah.
Only one way out past that thing. I'm dead either way. Seal it now.
He's gonna survive, but great plan.
The others, like you, they beat the invaders, all right. They killed anything that was different, alien.
Uh-huh.
But we're all aliens to one another. Flawed, impure, different.
And I love it.
Too dark, too light, imperfect. They were killed. No! The man you took over, he's seen Ikara. Ikara, after the others finished protecting it, cleansing it of every slightest variation in genetics.
Yep.
You can access his memories.
Yeah, he can. Feel free to take a look.
Look inside his mind. See what he's seen.
Death, destruction. That's what it is now. Dead.
1,000 years dead.
There's your pure world.
We did this.
Yes.
No!
Yes.
You and the rest. You forgot the first rule of a fanatic. When you become obsessed with the enemy, you become the enemy.
Wow.
Great Maker, forgive us this madness.
We still have to blow him out the airlock?
Forgive us.
I feel like that's a good sign. He's the last of his kind. Keeping him alive would be a good idea, right? Or... never mind. Oh. Hey, Nelson. Oh my god. I didn't expect that. That was amazing. Arrest this man.
Vance.
Oop, here we go.
I found this in Nelson's effects. If used on a healthy person, it could cause cardiac infarction and death.
Mm-hmm.
The body of the customs guard had 2 tiny marks on the back. So small we missed them at first, but they do match the prongs. There.
Uh-huh.
I spoke to Nelson. He confirms things I'd hoped I was wrong about. He was acting on your orders the whole time.
Please have him arrested.
God's sake, Vance, why?
Interplanetary expeditions is a front. A front for a bioweapons supplier. Oh, I could just have turned over the artifacts, taken the standard commission. But if they were what I suspected, then I could take a chance, hold back on delivery, and
pay millions.
Yep. Make a bunch of money. It's always money.
We can work all this out. We can sell the rest of the artifacts.
You're going to jail, dude. You're getting arrested.
All you have to do is not turn me in.
Turn him in.
Just think what you could do with all that money.
No. He's no longer your mentor. He is your enemy.
It's too late.
Good for you. Good for you. Oh, Sinclair. Damn. He just sat down. Leave this man alone. Never mind, his buddy's here.
The whole station's talking about how you were willing to risk your life to stop that thing.
I didn't risk.
Let me finish.
Oh.
This is the 3rd time in the last year you've put yourself on the line like this.
I didn't know anyone was counting.
He is.
I know a lot of guys who came out of the war changed. Some came out better, some came out worse. The war gave them definition, direction, purpose. Without it, they don't know how to fit in anymore, so they keep looking for ways to go out in a blaze of glory.
Yep.
Some people call that being a hero, maybe so.
Death wish.
I don't know. I've never been one.
I think you are.
I think they're looking for something worth dying for because it's easier than finding something worth living for.
Good on you, Michael.
Finished.
Yeah.
And knock it off.
Michael.
He cares about you.
I don't have an answer for you. And I think maybe I should. Thanks.
It's a good friend right there. How about that interview?
Back home, there's a growing pro-Earth movement.
Mm-hmm.
Rumors of hate groups targeting aliens.
Yeah.
And on all sides, the fanatics think that society has to be protected against anyone who's different.
Oh, boy.
Starting to wonder if what we just saw is a preview of things to come.
Oh, I can't believe we'd be that foolish.
Really?
Santayana, those who do not remember the past are condemned to repeat it.
I have orders to confiscate the artifacts and transfer them to Earth Central.
On whose authority?
Earth Force Defense, Bioweapons Division. Something about studying them for planetary security reasons.
Yep. Exactly.
It would seem no one reads Santayana anymore. You'll excuse me if you need me, I'll be over there, getting drunk with the rest of the aliens.
Yep, it's the worst nightmare, is that they take something, they use it as a weapon. Ugh, it was gonna happen anyway.
I have to ask you the same question a lot of people back home are asking about space these days. Is it worth it? Should we just pull back, forget the whole thing as a bad idea?
No.
No.
Thank you.
We have to stay here. And there's a simple reason why. Ask 10 different scientists about the environment, genetics, and you'll get 10 different answers.
Mm-hmm.
But there's one thing every scientist on the planet agrees on. Eventually, our sun will grow cold. When that happens, it won't just take us.
I'll take everybody.
It'll take Marilyn Monroe, and Lao Tzu, and Einstein, and Buddy Holly, and Aristophanes, and All of this was for nothing, unless we go to the stars.
Unless we go to the stars. Oh, I loved it. I love this episode. Oh, okay. Let's talk about it. Oh, okay. I really enjoyed that episode. Mostly because of the social commentary that you could take away from it is exactly something that you could say is happening today. But even with the Akarans and them, wanting to have people be genetically perfect and kill off anybody who isn't, very, very Nazi Germany and Hitler wanting the perfect Aryan race, but then also being programmed to do that, the whole AI of it all, deciding that information and deciding that anything impure is bad. Well, find somebody who's pure anything. And you can't. And they ended up killing themselves. And I love the idea that, there is a dead race of aliens that not that I love that happened or that it happened to them, but that there's a lesson to be learned there. And some people will completely ignore that lesson. Dr. Franklin, I'm so glad that, he was willing to turn his mentor in, that Vance wasn't this person that he wanted to protect, that he knew he wasn't a good person. Is the idea of making a lot of money appealing? I think for some people, it's the only thing that they've got, because especially if they've spent so many years on Discovery and, haven't been appreciated for it, or, have had a harder life doing something that they love rather than something that makes them a lot of money. I totally get and understand why he would go that direction, but that doesn't make it right. And that doesn't mean that it's okay. And that doesn't mean that, Stephen was going to go, well, but you're my mentor and you meant well. He didn't mean well. He wanted to make money. That's all he cared about in the end was money. I really enjoyed this episode. One, because obviously the story, but two, damn Sinclair. And I even said, I was like, why is he always involved in this? Why is he always the one that's going into the ship and going out? And in the beginning, even Michael, has to explain that to a reporter of just oh, he likes being involved. He likes being very hands-on. And he's 100% correct that he doesn't know if he has anything worth living for, but if he has something to die for, then he can go out a hero. And that's how the war affected him, especially because he's missing memories from the war. And when you don't value your life as much, or you think that you are expendable, or that you still have this fight in you that you have to continue to fight, that needed to be called out by Michael. I'm glad that it was. Sinclair talking to the Ikaran was phenomenal. You could hear the rage in him. He's too short, too tall, too dark, too light, pointing out all the differences between individuals and how no one is pure. The passion that was there, the anger that was there, and he was really upset about what was happening, and he was willing to give his life to stop this being from continuing to hurt people. Does he always need to be that person? No. Was it the right person for the job? I think so. I mean, I'm not going to say, because it's not it's like when he's trying to grab the Soul Hunter ship and it took him 3 times. I was like, I'm sure that there's somebody that does this job flawlessly that would have gotten it on the first try. I don't know if you need to be doing this, Sinclair. And it's funny that I was kind of mildly annoyed that Sinclair is always the person that's doing that shit, because I'm like, that's not your job. 100% that is not that man's job. And he always makes it his priority, and Michael's 100% right. And I'm glad that when he calls out Sinclair for it, he's Jeff is thanks. I don't have an answer for you, but thank you. And he knows that he's right. I don't know how that changes coming up, what the difference is in Sinclair's mind and how he goes about doing things differently. But he can't always be the guy, because he's always willing to risk his life. And he's got to keep everybody else alive. So let the person that's better suited for the job do it. Although I think he was the best person suited for the job this time. So there's that caveat. No Londo, no Jakar, no Delenn. This was a human problem against the Ikarans. We got a little bit more insight to Dr. Franklin, and I like him. I like him a lot. I'm so glad that he wasn't going to back his mentor just because, there's that emotional pull to protect people that you care about and that mean something to you. And it made it probably like having him arrested that much harder, but at the same time, I'm very proud of him. And even at the end, when he's standing there with Susan and they come to take away the organic weapons, that like, it's just like, oh yeah, well, if this one group didn't have them, of course Earth Force wants them, of course. And they want, like, you know, Earth to be pure. They want less alien influence on Earth. Like, of course they do. That's the whole reason why I don't like Santiago. And it's funny, the more I think about her saying the thing about like chins, is that like he doesn't have a strong chin and his vice president has too many. It really makes me think that more so than like looks, that she meant that like he's a weak leader and his vice president's greedy. I think she sees them for more than what I took that comment to be for, than more than about looks. I'm sure I'm going to hear a lot about that. That episode I don't think has come out yet, or what I thought about her saying that I don't think has been brought up. But now, like, that I see the Earth dealings of them taking the organic weapons and the commentary on this entire episode, I got problems. And it's really interesting that the reporter asked, like, is there a reason for us to be in the stars? Because going backwards is going backwards, and that's madness. Like, if you have a way to advance and to progress and to become more and greater and better and do things that will help everyone, not just the few, but the many, that's what we should be doing. The idea of like, oh, we should just leave all this space nonsense behind. No, thank you. You know, I very much have been the person that like loves space and loves, you know, the idea of wormholes and all of these like gates to travel through them, and the jump gates. For a second there, forgot the name, but like, I love the idea of interstellar space travel. And I, you know, whether it's Interstellar, it's Project Hail Mary, The Martian, like there's so many ways of traveling to space that we can make up as just humans and kind of relate it to knowledge that we already have. And then there's stuff like this that is like beyond. And I can't imagine accumulating all that knowledge and having such an advanced society and having other advanced societies from other planets coming together to just go, we're good. We're going to sit here. And it's so funny that he brought up that our sun's going to burn out because, like, spoiler alert, I'm pretty sure if you're watching this, you've seen Project Hail Mary. But like, if the sun were to burn out, like, what do we do? Where do we go? What is the reason? How do we stop that? Like, you know, like, the more we progress, the more we learn, the more we get from alien cultures and their technology. And we can like have these talks, or we can come together and realize that it might take a village, but the village might be universal, not, you know, just your small little neighborhood, you know, like all that advancement could help fight something like that or stop something like that. Or if we can predict it and we know it, we can then try to find another place to go and live and thrive and prosper. Or, you know, we live in space stations and we go and visit other planets, or, you know, whatever it is, we learn from everything of the advancements of our technology. And instead of just closing the door and saying like, nah, this space thing's getting a little out of hand. Aliens are too weird. They're not pure. They're not like us here on Earth. The more aliens, the better, as far as I'm concerned. And the more we learn, the better we are, the more we grow. That makes us better humans. I don't know how that would be a bad thing in some people's minds, other than you're afraid of change and you're so used to being part of the class that has always been at the very top, or, you know, you've always had the privilege of being on the top, that when you kind of realize that you are not at the top and that your privilege, you know, anytime someone's privilege is threatened, they always find it to be oppression instead of what it actually is inequality. So like, if we can, like, you know, get those mindsets to change a little bit, that like, just because you're not at the top, just because you're not always the person, I don't know how else to say this without being completely, it's not even offensive, but like to start an argument, but, you know, white men have always been in a position to succeed because they've never had inequality to deal with. And when they find that that's being threatened somehow, they then see that as an oppression instead of like things balancing. So like, that's all I have to say about that. I could go on a rant for longer, but I'm trying to really like keep it on this. I'm sure at some point it's going to be a full-on rant that Nathaniel's going to be like, "You sure you won't put this on the internet?" Read the shirt, feral. I'll go there at some point, I'm sure. But guys, if you want to watch full interaction of this episode, it will be available on my Patreon and up to 2 episodes early. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. What did you think about this episode when you watched it? Because boy, does it feel familiar. So familiar. I'm really looking forward to the rest of the season. I cannot believe that between the pilot movie and the first 4 episodes that we have watched, just how delicious the show is and how surprising it is to like touch these stories and not just have like, you know, something that we have to science our way out of. In this case, it was like appealing to the humanity within a different species and seeing that like they were wrong about what they did and how it led to their demise. And for that Ikaran to decide to end it, to stop it. And because, I mean, it might be, oh, we're not perfect, I have to end this. But also it's just like the way that we were doing things was wrong and we can't let it happen again. But now somebody has the organic weapons. So here we are. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this episode down below and what your opinions are. And I always say be nice because I didn't call anyone names. So don't call anyone names, but be nice and kind to each other in the comments. But have discussions because I think it's important. Anyway, guys, I can't wait for the next episode because it's going to be season 1, episode 5 of Babylon 5. I'm excited to do that for real. Anyway, guys, come back here for that. And in the meantime, I'll see ya.